What's up, everyone? How you doing? Welcome back to the BL Show. It's Garrett Wilson, and we're talking Monday Night Football. We got the Dolphins at the Steelers. Again, this game is not going to be the most exciting game, in my opinion. But, with that said, we do still have some plays. Let me pull up the injury report, and we can talk about that first. All right, so not a lot on the Dolphins side, but on the Steelers side, we got TJ Watt is the most noticeable one that is out. Obviously, he's a difference maker on defense. Without him, it's going to affect the game somewhat. I don't think it affects it, to the level of the Steelers not being able to stop the Dolphins, just because I don't think their offense is the greatest. But it will have some effect. You will start to see the Dolphins be able to hit some big plays, which is going to lead into, a couple of the props that I go over today. But yeah, let's talk about the game first. I'll pull up Outlier here. All right, so we got the Steelers sitting at minus 160 on the money line, also minus 3 for the spread. And then the total over-under sitting at 42.5. That's plus 108 on, was this Cauchy, I believe. Probably plus money on other as well. Then you got 44% of the money coming in on the Dolphins. That is a lot of money coming in on the Dolphins to win this game. 56 on the Steelers, obviously. And then 78% of the money is on the Steelers spread. And then 87% on the over. I do like the Steelers in this one. I think the Steelers win this game. Even without TJ Watt. But, and the money is not overly one-sided to their favor. The spread, I probably won't touch the spread. 78% of the money is on the Steelers, minus 3. I think that they do probably get that done. Again, not touching it. Over-under, let's take a look at the over-under. This is 60% is on the over for Miami in the past 10. 70% on the over for Pittsburgh in the last 10. I do like the over, and that's probably why 70 plus percent is on it. This opened at 43.5 and has since fallen to 42.5. So it has dropped a little in our favor as well. So I might sprinkle on that. Again, it's not going to be an official play, though. Let's take a look at some props. Game, we got this filtered already. Some players I want to look at. I want to look at DK Metcalf and then Achane. Especially with TJ Watt out, Achane is going to be producing a lot, I believe. And then finally, let's take a look at Aaron Rodgers. All right, so the first prop I want to go over is going to be DK Metcalf. His over, I want to see if I can find his over right here. Over 1 reception in the first quarter. You can see this hitting 90% of the last 10 games. Aaron Rodgers is targeting him. So you can see, too, down here, he leads the target share, 23.1%, 87 targets. I think he's going to get targeted at least 2 or 3 times in the first quarter and get the catch. Even on the first drive, this could cash on the first play for the Steelers. So I like this prop. Last 5, see this is hit in all 5 of them, and he's got 2 in the first quarter and 3 of the 5 as well. Season, again, this is hitting over 80%, 85%. So this is the first prop. I absolutely love this prop. You can see it's minus 180 on DraftKings. Bit juiced, but throw it in a parlay. You could even take the over 1.5. That could cash too. Second prop I want to look at is going to be Achane's yards for the game. Let's see if we can find it. Over 78.5 right here. You can see this cash in 70% of the last 10. He hasn't failed to exceed this in 11 of the last 14 games on the road, though. Not really concerned about that, though, because I did mention that TJ Watt is out, and he has gone over 90 in the past 4 games. Barely, missing it by like 10 plus yards those days, and then right here back up. So I think, last 5, 80%, last 10, 70%. I think that this does cash. Last prop I want to talk about is going to be Aaron Rodgers actually to not throw a interception, I believe. If we can find that on here. Let's take out the filters. DK, Metcalf, Achan. Yeah, I mean, look at that. So this is a crazy prop. Aaron Rodgers not to, rush for a touchdown, minus 32, 33. I mean, obviously, that's probably going to cash, but I would never, ever take that. Right here, okay. Not to throw an interception. So you can see that this is cash in 3 of the last 3 games, 70% of the last 10, including 80% of the last 4. Right here, too, some insight. He's failed to exceed 0.5 interceptions and 6 straight games at home. So, and they're about a 50-50, close to it, 58%, 42% run to pass team. So they're going to be running, I think, a good amount in this game. I do like him not to throw an interception in this one. Let's see. Let's go back to the game. So we got those 3 props that I'm looking at. And then obviously, again, I do like the Steelers money line. I think that they hit the spread as well. I will not be touching that. And then the over 42.5. If you see it drop some more, I would touch that. I would hammer that. But those are the props I'm going to be rolling with this in this game, and then we'll cash. So as always, the plays will be commented down in the comments. The link to our Discord and our socials are going to be in the description. If you did enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. We'd appreciate that, and we'll be seeing later.